Hey everyone, and welcome to another edition of the CEO Spotlight Series for Unitech Training Academy. My name is Noah Brandon, the CEO, and with me today I have Miss Cassie Ipson, Director of Human Resources. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
I'm really happy. You had a long trip right down the hall.
Yeah, I mean, it took me all of 2 seconds to get here.
Well, good. I'm glad you arrived safely. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your background, who you are, talk a little bit about your family and how you ended up at Unitech.
Sure. So I've been with Unitech going on 8 years. It will be 8 years in December. Feels like yesterday. I came from Capital One. I was Unitech's banker, and whenever my job got eliminated through Capital One, Miss Dina came in and offered me a job at that time.
Yeah, well, that's great. And you have, 8 years. I can't believe it. It's time flies. It does seem like yesterday.
It does.
It's
it really
wild.
does.
Well, so you've absolutely grown here with this organization. Talk a little about your transition into the world of HR and what that's like.
Well, when I started, I actually started as the compliance specialist under Ashley Smith, our director of compliance. And shortly after you took over as the COO, you offered me the HR position, which was kind of, not to say foreign to me, because I was the assistant manager at Capital One. So I did a lot of the HR for them branch wide. So it kind of was just a roll into where my comfort level was.
Yeah. Well, this is a question without a clear answer, I know, but what's it day to day like in the world of HR?
Well, you're right. It's not clear. Today it may be very calm, cool, and collected, and tomorrow you come in and you think you're going to have the same calm, cool, collect, and it does not happen. Within 5 minutes, you get 3 different phone calls of somebody didn't come to work today, somebody's insurance is not right, somebody's payroll is not right, from all the way from that to there's a fight at the campus, what do I do? And it's all about taking one scenario at a time and handling it one at a time and then going down the list.
Sure. Hopefully we're not having too many fights at the campus.
We hope not, and it really doesn't happen often, but it does.
Yeah,
sometimes.
a lot of personality. Sometimes it gets heated. I get it. What's your definition of success? We all try to measure success in different roles. What does success look like to you?
Well, for business-wide, success looks like, coming in, making sure that the day-to-day is running and going above and beyond, making sure that I'm there for our directors, supporting them and making sure that they are successful. Helps me become successful.
Yeah. So what are some challenges that you face in your role as you communicate with all of our campus management across the state? And again, sometimes we're dealing with issues across state lines now with Unitech Online. What are some challenges that you see?
Some of the challenges are just the unknown. You never know what is going to come to you. And not knowing the answer right off the bat and having to go to, look for the answer and reach out to my co-parts with Hub and ESS, reach out to them and see if they may be able to help with the answer. That's sometimes a challenge because I don't have the answer right now. I have to go and look for it.
Right, so ESS being Employer Support Services helps us with third-party HR servicing. Hub helps us with more of our insurance.
Correct.
Going through there, so
Correct.
That way for the viewers know who we're talking about here. That's
Yeah.
good. So talk to me about some philosophies you bring to work, right? How do you guide yourself in being grounded in certain principles? What do you believe in that kind of guides you?
Well, my number one philosophy that I live by through work and home is treat others how you want to be treated. And always go on the limb and help other people out. Don't just shut them off by not helping.
Sure. So you want to make sure that you're a value add to people in their lives, at work, and everything. I think that's great traits to have for somebody in human resources, for sure.
Yes.
Well, let's transition a bit. Talk about your personal life. What are some of your hobbies? What do you like to do on your own personal time?
Well, hobbies are like seasons. They change as life goes on.
Yeah.
If you'd have asked me probably 15 or 20 years ago what my hobby was, I did rodeo. I was a barrel racer, did all parts of rodeo, And now with kids growing, my hobby is following them in their sports.
Their hobbies are your hobbies, yeah.
Exactly. My goal and lifelong dream is to go back to rodeo one day, but it's not that season right now.
Yeah.
The season is softball, baseball, and following my husband coaching his softball and baseball teams.
God bless you. Yeah, so, man, rodeo. All right, so I know this because we've talked about it, but I want to get into it a little bit more with the rodeo. Talk to me about the types of, like, what are you doing at the rodeo?
Well, I'm a barrel racer. So basically, it's on a time clock, and you do a cloverleaf pattern with 3 barrels and go around the cloverleaf pattern, and it's the fastest time wins.
That's amazing. When did you start doing that? How old were you?
Probably 6 months.
Man, just
honestly.
From birth, huh? That's crazy.
Yeah, from birth.
Well, look, when you go back to doing rodeo, let me know because I'm absolutely interested. I want to see you doing your thing over there, doing your cloverleaf patterns and everything.
Absolutely.
Well, cool. Well, look, thanks for taking some time and coming to talk with me today. I'm glad that a lot of people that you work with are going to be able to put a face with a name. And if you get a chance to speak with Cassie, absolutely take it up. She's great, wealth of knowledge. If you have any questions about rodeo, she's your person. And so from there, we'll see you next time. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Noah.
Thank you.